Today I read the second part of chapter 3 of How to Read a Book called Stages of Learning to Read. In this section, Adler explains that learning to read happens in stages, at least four of them, according to him. The first stage is called reading readiness. It starts at birth and usually goes until around 6 or 7 years old. This stage is about preparation, not actual learning yet. The most important idea here is what Adler calls jumping the gun is usually self-defeating. If a child is pushed to read before they're ready, the experience can be frustrating, and that frustration can follow them later in school or even into adult life. Well, in the second stage, the child starts reading very simple things, small words, short sentences. By the end of this stage, the child usually recognizes 3 to 400 words. Basic skills are introduced here, like using context, recognizing sounds, and guessing meaning. At this point, the child is expected to be able to read simple books, regardless of how enthusiastic they are. It has a funny part in this part of the book. Adler describes something almost magical happening in this stage. The magical moment, he calls. A child looks at symbols on a page and they seem meaningless. And then, suddenly, a few weeks later, they understand a sentence like, "The cat sat on the mat." How this happens, Adler says, nobody really knows, despite thousands of years of philosophical and psychological effort. And somehow, a French child finds meaning in French symbols, just as naturally. This is a good thing to think about because it's really true. How does this happen? And I